That if the athletes are slow to come out, they'll get a gam jom. I wonder if Sheng Min of China will apply that. Is there a gum shield has been forgotten? That's what it looks like. So tough he doesn't even need his mouthpiece. He's got it now. Yeah, I'm glad to see the referee lets that one slide. And if you're totally new to the sport, they've got sensors on the socks, sensors on the body protectors. When they match up with power, contact and impact, that's where the points score. Russia against Iran. Armin HADIPOUR in red. Georgy Popov. He's the man, of course, facing him down here. Nice fake there from the Russian. Tries to bring HADIPOUR forward. Good slow and steady start there from Popov. Just taking his time.
Very nice way of clashing rather than trying to injure yourself going low. He's clashing high. Unique, we haven't seen that.
It's an interesting observation, Sarah. Changing the dynamic, making sure you don't pick up those injuries, but not picking up any points so far. Popov just does well to keep his head out of the road there. HADIPOUR on the move.
Nice attempt from HADIPOUR. He's been a little bit wary to overcommit, just finding that distance. Starting to get that confidence and that distance control.
Trying to make that distance there with a back leg turning kick from Popov. Will generate the gam jom as a minimum. Halfway through the first round, one on the board.
Very difficult for HADIPOUR. He likes to get into that short distance. He's very strong in the clinch. And Popov just keeping him away with that front leg high clash.
But the front leg high clash has worked. The points are on the board for Popov. Just that one gam jump. And it's been a tale of covering so far. We saw a high-scoring start to the previous match. This one, a cagey affair. Half a minute to go in the first round. That's exploded into action. And it's Russia with a fast 4-point lead. Armin HADIPOUR points down. Georgy Popov, as you can see, in the lead. Russia in the ascendancy. Iran all to do.
It's interesting. We were talking about the high scoring of Popov today, and right now we haven't seen that because HADIPOUR, as we said previously, if you were listening in the first few rounds, we were saying how hard it is to slow a match down and go to your pace. So good work from HADIPOUR to slow Popov down from those high scoring ratios.
As you see, those high scoring ratios hard to find because of the quality blocking from HADIPOUR. But as we join it, second round, men's under 54 semi-finals. This, of course, the second of two. Beijing So into the final. Who's going to join him? At the moment, the Russian with a very slender lead. We know that Armin HADIPOUR is a good game player, can get in, can change things up. Good chop kick, just missing.
Good attempt, mixing it up, not sticking to the same tactics.
As you see, a change in tactics, but no change in options at the moment for the man from the Islamic Republic of Iran. Tries with a push to the body, almost leaving the head kick open there. But the quality from both there for all to see. Chop kick well blocked again from Popov. And Taekwondo, of course, means the art of kicking and punching. And both men showing the art of covering. There's the punch though for the Iranian.
Quite unlucky there, quite unlucky, but I think from that angle we probably assumed it would hit. I don't think it actually hit the pad there, but good attempt. Could be a good weapon.
Yeah, as you say, punch didn't score, but the gam jom was created. So Armin HADIPOUR, there was 4 points down at the end of the first round. He's clawing it back here. Nice little twisting kick to the body there.
Starting to creep back, getting a little bit more confident.
Did he fall or was he pushed? Which way does Sheng Min, the referee, go?
This is when I would hate, I don't know how the referees do it sometimes.
I like that because he just said in the flow of the fight, they fell, let's leave the gam jom behind. But the punch and the head kick to follow though, as Popov pops some points on the board. how quickly things can change. Goes with a head kick again there, the Russian. Half a minute to go in the second.
That headshot there could have potentially changed this match now. Hadipour was slowly creeping back. Is the gap too big now for him?
Well, you've called it all week so far in the World Championships. Hadipour less than pleased with that one. He didn't get the power punch to the body, but it fairly smacks the ground in frustration. And Popov, well, he's up for the fight in this one. But they get around the corner.
That was ridiculous. Yeah, it's crazy how they can actually do that now. But again, find a way to score. A lot of pushing and pulling from Armin, getting really frustrated now.
Yeah, the frustration evident for Iran.
And Armin Hadipour's been really good in the clinch all day. He's not quite finding that opportunity.
Yeah, as you say, difficult to get any space in the clinch. Obviously, Maxim Ramsov, the Russian -80, has that flexibility in the clinch. Very similar style from the young man in the under-54s. And a big key out of intent. Well, Armin Hadipour, what can he produce? The Iranians notoriously strong at coming back. Can he find the fight? Can he carry it back? Popov composed in the centre. Armin Hadipour has yet to throw the back leg turning kick. Leaves a space for Popov. Chop there.
Excellent chop kick. He's tried it in the first 2 rounds, didn't quite work. I think a slight lapse of concentration from Popov. And the aggression he's shown in the first 2 rounds, I'm sure he will not be happy with that.
I think that's a fair call. Popov getting a taste of his own medicine there. And again, lands a clean one, Hadipour. Can he make the comeback? The man from Iran, he has a plan, and it's working so far. 19-7, but momentum was for the moment going to Popov. And will it continue? Gamjom as well.
Maybe it's not a big ask from Hadipour. Really finding those opportunities.
Well, he's been creative. He's been rewarded as well. A couple of good head kicks. A 7-point gap here in the third round. It's now or never for Armin Hadipour. And Popov pops one on the head. Couldn't quite get it though. Another Gamjom, Sarah.
Another Gamjom. 6 points to claw it back. Can he do it?
Well, he's got the time in which to. 1 minute to go. World Championship final at stake. 6 points of a difference. Georgy Popov. Has he gassed here? Trying to summon up the last vestiges of energy. A long old day at the World Championships. Not much power on that punch.
Popov really starting to look fatigued now. And Hadipour, dare I say, not looking fatigued at all. Plenty more energy and 40 seconds to go. Still in with a chance to claw it back.
Like an eternity. The Russian goes for it. And, well, he did he throw himself to the ground there, Sarah?
I think he threw himself to the ground for sure. And excellent call from the referee. I think Popov is trying to claim a little.
Hadipour is looking for a chance to catch Popov in the head. That's what he needs. I'm sure you saw the session. And what Armin Hadipour wouldn't give for a big spin to the body or to the head. Now, what this basically is, there's been a Gamjom given, which is a 1 point to your opponent, against Popov for falling. Armin Hadipour is saying that he was pulled by the Iranian by the leg. But I think he's pulling everyone's leg in this one. He's only interested in the clock. Thoughts, Sarah?
For me, yeah, for me, he did throw himself down to the floor just to kind of get Hadipour a Gamjom. But I don't like that kind of play, so it's not quite for me.
Well, it's not quite for you, but it has worked for Popov in this situation. He's got his energy back. He's killed a precious 8 seconds on the clock. He'll eat another Gamjom. But can he get the taste of the World Championship final? He's on the cusp now. Last 10 seconds. Hadipour battering forward. Goes with a big head kick.